Hello, we've been with IYFEP alumni or participants who were part of the cohort 9 that has been able to be organized and supported by the Young Farmers Federation in Uganda that we usually call UNYFA. Now, some of these people have been part of us today and yesterday for about 2 days. We had a workshop that we had organized. This workshop is really to promote their business acumen skills through the business attitude training that we've been able to conduct. It has been me, Ronald, with Joseph, and we've had quite a number of them come and share their stories in terms of the businesses they want to do. We focused on two main things. The first one is we have been focusing on how they can be able to write a very good bankable business plan, as well as teaching them how to pitch those different business plans they have.
We've had a 2-day exchange, and during this exchange we had 2 areas to really focus on. The first area we focused on personality development, and this we looked into how does an individual know himself better, be aware of his own behavior, and then he is able to work with others when we move into the business sense. So we looked into different topics which included them knowing the personality they identify with. We looked into how they should communicate effectively. We looked into how they should learn to listen effectively and actively to their clients, but we also looked into how should they work with disturbances or even negotiate when they move into their businesses. And then on the other side, we looked into how do they build bankable business plans that they can be able to raise funds to execute their ideas that they have in mind, but also how do they use these funds to impact communities, because we are telling them there is no way that you will be of great value and importance and impactful when you are only focusing on yourself. So that has been briefly what we covered in this day, and we look forward to what these young people will be doing at the end of the day.
So the training that we've had for the past few days with our facilitators, the most important lesson that I have picked is that for you to have a winning pitch is that you must be confident with the content that you have, and you should also be able to communicate properly so that the donors that you're pitching to are able to pick what you want. And also about the business plan, you should be able to have something small, something simple that the investor or the donors would want to pick interest in.
In this business training that we are having, we have been taken through how to do a business plan and how to mold our personality to fit our businesses. And that is something that I believe is going to be very important for my business, myself, because I find myself sometimes my personality disconnected from the business values, and yet those need to sync. And also we have been taught of how to organize our businesses, because a business plan kind of tries to direct your business and make it more efficient. So we've been given an activity of writing down a business plan and being taught on how to pitch it even. So in the process of writing, I find myself learning more about my business and seeing ahead and how it's going to be in future. And I also now find myself going into the costs that are embedded in my farm, and that is very beneficial for me right now.
So with the skills I've gotten from the workshop, I'm hoping to implement this, and I am hoping for the best, because also one of the things we've looked at is setting smart goals. So going back home in Mpigi at my farm, I'm looking at us as the owners of the farm sitting and set smart goals for our farm, and also implement them, move on to them to see that we are achieving the success for our farm, and maybe also I as a person to transfer this knowledge to other people, because I live in an environment where there is many other people, many other entrepreneurs that are trying to come up. I'm also trying to, looking at transferring this knowledge, the skills that I have gotten from here, share the knowledge with them. But then most importantly is looking at the growth of my farm with the skills.
After this program, on things which they have shared, like the business plan and all that, it's going to help me to source out for, even be ready to pitch or even to share my business plan to different stakeholders who can even help me boost in my business. So the take home is that I'm going to be better by anytime they find me, anyone who wants me to pitch, I'm better off because of this program, and also because of this preparation they have done for me. And also is through the circles for this meeting I've been in, I've been able to make contacts with different people who can be future prospects for my business.
I would really love to extend my word of appreciation to Sholema, Stiften Tang, for the support for the training, and UNYFA as well, the organization which was standing so much behind me, and the Ability Explored for the wonderful training rendered.
We are happy, as always, Ability Explored, working with UNYFA and working with other entities and organizations in organizing and ensuring that different people can be able to get the skills they need to professionalize their businesses, run them effectively, and ensure they are well organized through organizational development. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We continue to support different businesses and different individuals to run their businesses well in building their acumen and giving them the skills that they require to become very proficient at whatever they are doing. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to support you and looking forward to another episode one more time.